Hi everyone, it's Animal Lovebug 101, and today I'm just going to be showing you some tips, safety tips of how to keep your hamster from escaping and how to catch a hamster when it does escape. Now, escaping has never been a super big problem for me. My hamster feels really safe in her cage, and most of the time even when one time I did a mistake and forgot to put in one of her tubes, even when she noticed it, she didn't climb out. I mean, she loves her cage for some reason. And so that has never been a huge problem for me. So some ways to keep your hamster from escaping is tip number one. This is a big problem for many hamster owners, especially Siberians, I believe, because they're stronger. There's the cage doors. I have three exits. The top one, right there, and right there. And I've seen hamsters, mostly Siberians, on YouTube escape from these type of doors. Normally the top ones. Um, Most people, to fix this problem, I've seen a variety of ways, but these are the main ones. They get like a diary lock or a locker lock, and they put them on right there and lock it. Also, some people like take a cheap dog leash, cut off the leash part, and keep the part where it clips onto the collar and put it right there. Which I think is a good idea. Some people go as far as getting specially made ones to fit on their cage. Some just like use that little clip right there. They use like clips like that. I mean, there's a variety of ways. Some people use binder clips. So making sure your doors are secure is a big problem for some people. And always make sure they're closed. Double check, because they may not be closed. I was like last night. I almost forgot to close the top door, but I don't think my hamster would have tried to escape even if I didn't remember. What are some other ways? So always make sure doors are closed, and if your hamster has a problem escaping, make sure they're secure. With tubes, tube cages, you need to make sure all the tubes are on very secure, and that when there may be an opening for a tube that you're not using, you need to make sure there's a stopper in it. Like right there, I think you can see it right there. There's a stopper, because I didn't put in that tube right there, because I didn't have room. Make sure the bars of the cage are a good length apart. Now, I would suggest using tanks or Happy Trail, because I found that, well, first of all, they have no circulation in them, so like hamsters can literally suffocate in them, built up like all these things. And basically, they're hamster death traps, both of those, in any cage that does not have proper ventilation with fire. But also with wire cages, you need to remember not be too far apart. This is probably a good length apart. I cannot get past my first joint in my finger through there, and I'm like in high school, so I'm like pretty much full grown as far as I'm gonna grow. I'm pretty tall too, so my hands are bigger actually than most of my friends. But I would say not past the first joint in your finger without it hurting your finger. I can easily get them past right there. But there may be different ways for you to figure it out. This is really good because my hamster can't squeeze through the bars. So I think that's about. And if your hamster's cage is like up high, like mine is, you need to be especially careful because the hamster could get out, and if they do get out, they could fall, and that could potentially kill a hamster or make it very close to death, especially with hardwood flooring. So be careful about that. If you're another way hamster could escape and you could prevent it is when your hamster is a hamster ball right there. There's mine. Always make sure that your hamster ball is inside. I always keep it inside. I never go to a different room when my hamster's in its hamster ball. The only time that might not be inside is when she's under my bed, and I never let her stand there for more than a minute without checking on her. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, hamster playpens. If you use my tub idea, that is one of my videos. You should not have a problem with the hamster escaping. If you use like a critter trail playpen, and normally critter trail is a great brand, but really it's hard to find an unclimbable playpen. If you get a playpen that is climbable, it could climb out and get lost that way, so you always need to supervise them. Even if you are in the tub, you should keep on supervising them, not leave them even more than a minute, maybe to get a treat or something. If your hamster does escape, here are ways to help catch them. First, if you see them escape, try to catch them yourself. It's easier just to get bit in the hand than lose a hamster's life. I think that's fair. Because one time that did happen, like about a year ago, when I had my hamster, and my sister was teaching her hamster how to run a maze, and I was like, oh, I'll try to do that with my hamster. But then my hamster almost got loose and almost went down a vent, and caught her right before she went down the vent. Scary time. A lot of screaming and yelling and panicking at that few seconds, but so try to catch them, especially with dwarves, because they can be speedy little things. If your hamster is in only one room in the house, close the door of that room and block all vents or something that they could climb under. Try to keep all the electrical cords up off the ground. If you have any other pets like a dog or cat, lock them away and put them in the crates until you can get the hamster. Always lift up any traps, mouse traps or insect traps. Also set the cage on the ground and open the cage door, and so they can come in and keep a watch on the cage. Always look where you step. Always check everywhere. But make sure that the cage has full water, full food, treats, because a hamster, this is like their home base, so they will return. I hope I helped. If you do have any other ideas of how to prevent this and keep your hamster safe, then add them in the comments below. And yeah, bye.